Greetings, my name is Maponya Refilwe reporting on the latest updates of today's top stories here on Daily Newswave. SAPS Commissioner General Mukwanazi accuses Police Minister Mchunu of derailing probe into political killings. MK Party files a motion of no confidence in Ramaphosa over failure to fire Mchunu. Lastly, on another news, US lawmakers advance bill that could sanction South Africa over its foreign policy. Stormy allegations have been made by KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, who claims that senior figures, including Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, have undercut investigations into political killings and organized crime. As investigations proceed, Mukwanazi has encouraged SAPS members to stand solid against criminal syndicates. The growing call for accountability now rests with the parliament, as the nations are expecting actions. The MK has formally put forward a motion of no confidence in President Cyril Ramaphosa. This action follows the president's refusal to dismiss Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, a move that the opposition claims that it demonstrates weak leadership and destroyed public trust. We'll go on to our political reporter for the latest news updates. This vote of no confidence will undoubtedly challenge unity of the ANC and the president's grip on power. We will update you on the evolving political story as the events develop. Tensions are rising between the United States and South Africa as US legislation advances a bill that may alter diplomatic relations between the nations. That was Republican Congressman Ronnie Jackson who proposed the legislation in April. He claims that South Africa is jeopardizing US interests by fostering strong relationship with Russia and China, as well as its backing of Hamas, a point that South Africa vehemently refutes. The legislation additionally raises issues regarding South Africa's situation at the International Court of Justice, where it charges Israel with genocide in Gaza, a step that has faced backlash from Washington. Should it be approved, the legislation will initiate an extensive evaluation of US SA collaboration and pinpoint South African officials for sanctions, especially those accused of corruption or human rights violation. So far, no officials have been named and any penalties will need approval from the president, possibly under a future Trump administration. The Foreign Ministry of South Africa and President Cyril Ramaphosa's office have chosen not to provide comments on the legislation. The action takes place against a backdrop of wider geographical tensions and an impending risk of 30% tariff from the US on vehicle exports from South Africa. Currently, the bill has a challenging path ahead, requiring consent from both the House and the Senate before it can potentially become law. We will be monitoring the story as it unfolds. More news will be shared when the time goes. Please stay on the safe side. Maponya Refilwe on Daily Newswave. Stay tuned. The revelations have provoked outrage, with the EFF and DA calling for high-priority parliament action. The allegations implicate senior officials in sabotaging law enforcement and allowing political killings, which is upping serious concerns about corruption at the highest level of parliament. Mapunyere Filwe, back to you in the studio.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm great, thanks.
Thank you for having me here.
Okay.
And I have a very interesting topic for you, sir. As a political analyst, I would like to know what's your take based on the motion that has been presented by the MK party of no confidence against Ramaphosa, failing to fire Mr. Mchunu, the police minister.
Thanks very much, leadership. On that take, from my analysis as a political analyst, let me firstly state this point that I'm supporting what MK is currently doing. The motion, I'm supporting it with confidence. Reason being that I definitely disagree with what our president, which is Cyril Ramaphosa, did on this matter. Because if he was a very reliable president like he claims to be, rather,
or supposed to be,
yes.
Okay.
I believe he could have just immediately fired the minister on the spot, because this matter was brought on state by Lieutenant Mkhwanazi, and he also gave us evidence. It's right for him to also go and do further investigations, but those investigations were made easier by the lieutenant because evidence was brought on stake as well. So those investigations were quite easy to be made, So from my take is that I actually support the motion, though I heard recently that he has been suspended, but suspended though he still gets the privileges. So he can't be suspended and still get the privileges of being a minister. I definitely disagree with that one as well. So the motion, I'm supporting it, yes.
Okay, thank you. I quite understand your point, and thank you very much for having us once again. And this is Katlego Mameja reporting for the Daily News Wave. Thank you.